address who is behind all of this. And you know, he's supposed to train you as our employees because you know we pay the taxes. You know, you are on our payroll. So you're supposed to, I mean, transparent elections in America is supposed to be norm. And this is part of the norm that we can ask for those cast vote records. I know it's probably brand new.
Share with you that we have received the records and they will be responded to.
So you received this.
No, nothing was responded to.
Mr. Nago is not available.
No,
today.
he's not.
And do you think he's going to deny or is going to accept
I
it?
can't speak on what will happen next.
And what is next? How many days do we wait?
I'm not sure. I'm not certain.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
You are now given knowledge. You need to act upon that knowledge. And we're giving you these because in 48 hours, those records are supposed to be gone. You guys were supposed to legally hold on to those records for 2 years until September 3rd for the 2020 election.
Clarification. This is for the 2020 results. For the 2022, you are supposed to hold it another 22 months. So, but you know, this specifically asked what happened at the primary.
Answer.
If it were me and I worked here, I would be very, very irritated with the person who put me in this position to be in front of the cameras. So maybe if I were an employee, I would take that to Scott Nago and I would say, you know, I felt very uncomfortable today. I had no idea about this information, but he's received plenty of emails. The emails have all been sent.
And he's hiding.
That we have to be forced to come in and we still get nothing.
So we just did our civic duty today. We just came to the Office of Election and asked for something which is lawfully ours, which is the cast vote records. And we were kind of rejected softly, but probably for sure we have stamped our request, so we know that we were here. We have a record for the court if it's gonna come to that. And you know, we are here also right after the primary, so we can warn the public that, you know, if we don't get this for the primary, obviously we won't be able to get it for the general, and you know, the shenanigans will go on. You know, we are asking for honest elections, and you know, for honest elections to be honest has to be transparency. And obviously a lot of people suspect that this was an honest election. The early voting is very dangerous, and this year it was even extended, I would say even unlawfully, for extra 5 days. So you know, obviously there is something going on. I mean, we know from the KHNO2 News that, you know, they officially announced that there is over 100,000 which they call inactive voters, which means even if the ballots are printed, you know, who knows where the ballots are. I mean, there is very simple way to audit the whole thing. Cast vote records is one of the ways. That's why we are here.
Okay, so when we looked over the reports of who voted where in the districts, they gave out a 782-page report. I looked through all 782 pages. If you look at who voted in person versus who mailed in ballots, it was flipped. BJ won the in-person votes, and Duke was barely voted for. So what they do when they audit here is they take 10% of the votes per district, right? Obviously, if they did just in-person alone, the vote would flip. So which ballots are they grabbing from? What constitutes how they're pulling to audit? That's questions that we gotta ask. We gotta find these cast vote records, because those give the actual manipulation in the computers, which there are proven manipulations. The guy who created the program said that it's very manipulative. You can manipulate them. So we just gotta get through, see the computer, the programs that they're using, and that's step one. And then we can see what the hell's really going on. We know there's fraud, we just gotta find where it is.